Welcome to the piano studio of Lisa Bailey and our series on the circle of fifths. We have done so many of these videos together and I am really enjoying it. But believe it or not, our time is almost over. We only have one more video after this one. So let's review the 5-finger scales that we've worked on so far. We have done C, G, D, A, E, B, and then was F sharp, also known as G flat, then C sharp, also known as D flat, A flat, E flat, and this week is B flat. So this one, we're going to start adding in some more white keys, less black keys, and it's going to be a lot of fun together. Okay, let's review what we did last week with the E flat 5-finger scale. So we have our E flat, whole step, half step, whole step. Same for the left hand, E flat, whole step, half step, whole step. So now we need to find our fifth to find the next stop on the circle of fifths. So we are on E flat, and our fifth is this note. Now let's see if we can figure out what this note is. Now it's either going to be a sharp or a flat. So let's see if we can figure out what the sharp note would be. So remember, we have to go up half a step for a sharp. So this note is A, so it would be A sharp or B flat. We are going to call it B flat for this video. So let's move this note down to the middle. So starting on B flat, let's find our whole steps and half steps. So B flat, whole step, half step, whole step. Here we go. B flat, whole step, half step, whole step. We have a couple more white keys in here now. We're getting back to white keys. So let's listen to the right hand. All right, it's the left hand's turn, starting on B flat. So we have B flat, whole step, half step, whole step. So B flat, whole step, half step, whole step. Here's how the left hand goes. All right, time for hands together. After you have worked on that and know it hands separately together, then you can try this part out. Here we go, hands together in parallel motion. Good, and remember, I'm keeping my fingers in the black keys because we have a lot of black keys happening here. Now, you do notice that my thumb in my left hand is now on a white key. So I do want to slide back. We're not going to be quite in as far because my thumb doesn't need a black key. We're going to slide back just a little bit, but we have to be in enough that our pinky can grab that black key. So let's do contrary motion. Excellent. On to improvisation. So take your time, practice a few patterns and see what you like, see what your ear likes. Remember that there are no mistakes in improvisation. You might have some preferences of what you like, and that's okay. But even if there's a note in there that you were like, oh, that was a little bit of a surprise, it's still not a mistake. So pause the video. Practice some long notes, short notes, skipping notes, stepping notes, any patterns that you want to try out. Pause the video and try those. Now let's do the accompaniment together. So our accompaniment for the B flat 5-finger scale improvisation is in 6/8 timing. So I'm going to count to 6 and we're going to come in together. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love it. You are so talented at these improvisations. I hope you are enjoying them. I am really loving these improvisations that we get to do together. Outstanding! You are doing such an incredible job with your 5-finger scales and learning about the circle of fifths. So remember to review. I've said this a few times, review all of those past 5-finger scales. You don't want to forget everything we've learned. Review all the improvisations too. Those are super fun to do together. In our next video, this is going to be our last video, if you can believe it. Our last video will be on the F 5-finger scale, and I will tell you a little bit why it is our last video in the next video. See you then.